Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for the evening of July the 2nd, 2026. I'm Mom. We're here on Ryza having a little dance party. It's the last day of vacation, last full day of vacation here on Ryza. And it's kind of like real world vacation. There's things you kind of need to do, but you also kind of need to be packing up. And it would be a lot easier if it just ended. But, okay, you have to go home, 6 a.m. flight. I have this tendency to take the 11:50 red eye back to Chicago from Vegas, which, by the way, is a really bad idea. Because you wind up with nothing to do like last 4 hours in Vegas before you have to head to the airport. And you can't really start anything. There's not enough time to do anything, but so you go to the airport early. And I'll tell you, Vegas airport, no. So I am driving this year because, stupid. No, I actually like the drive out there. It's a bit of a journey. But I thought coming home this time, I'm kind of torn between whether I'm going to come back via Utah, yeah, that's how you say it, and Colorado, or if I'm going to try something else. And maybe go through Grand Canyon. Because, why not? Go. Slowly adding stuff to my lists of things I need to do before Vegas. Dance club style. Yeah, that music's a little on the quiet side. Let's see if we can tweak that just a smidgey.
Do the running man.
That's a little better. I'll turn it down once we do spacey stuff and it all explodes. So we all know that, maybe you don't know this. In the promotions tab today is an upgrade.
Dance club style.
That is for the upcoming event. They've been doing a daily giveaway. Let's see. I do believe that I saw that on Captain Spicy Pants channel today. Let's see. No, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted tonight's thank you very much, the one he just did. Filter. Update today. There we go. It still doesn't tell me what the update was. Oh well, there's new stuff in the promotions tab. I grabbed it on a different tune. You know what? I didn't grab it on every tune now.
Do the snake.
So quick like a bunny, I'll jump over on one of my other accounts. Let's make sure nobody else is on those accounts. Yep, we are good.
Dance.
No, don't do that to me. There we go.
Style.
Yeah, it's me clicking in and out of the screen. That's why the audio keeps cutting out. It's not you. It's me. It's a me thing. Where am I on this tune for Endeavors? Oh,
Wave your hands.
So a lot of stuff coming out next week. Turns out there's going to be some fun stuff coming out in the Lobby store that's not too expensive. Some ground stuff, some space stuff. And as I said, Captain Spicy Pants would be the one to go hit his YouTube, because he did a nice quick detail on it. Yeah, I know I could do this stuff too, but one, he's doing it, Spencer's doing it, they're doing a great job of it.
Do the sidestep.
It's kind of argue when people do such a good job. Alright, so what is out there in the promotions tab right this very second? It's an experimental ship upgrade token, T6X. So go grab that.
Just dance. Do the sidestep. the leg kick. Do the sidestep.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Raise the roof. Wave your hands.
No, 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 Ezri, I'm sorry. No, no, shush. Shush, Ezri. Okay,
Do the sidestep.
there we go. So where are we at? Ooh, we're 3 of 20. Well, we're not going to get that done at the moment. Yeah, we'll get that
Raise the
later.
roof. Do the robot.
I like to be really mature and run through all the balloons.
Wave your hands.
You have to grow older. You never have to grow up.
Do the leg kick.
So I was doing this, what, 90
Do
minutes
the
ago? Yeah, 90
robot.
minutes ago. And I got 3 chews in a row. 3 of them. That's the most ever. Hi, Brewster. That's not Beef Slap Chunk. That's Brock Sampson, please.
Wave your hands.
Honestly, I couldn't get him quite as triangular as he is in the cartoon. Did we do the whole... Yeah. I was Brock Sampson, and Ed was the Monarch.
Do the
He
sidestep.
did a really good job with Monarch. He did a really good job with Mrs. Doctor the Monarch. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Just dance. Do the leg kick.
So I said this a few moments ago, there is a lovely T6X upgrade available in the promotions tab right now. So make sure you grab it. It looks like we're getting a goodie every day
Dance
for the
club
new
style.
content. Now, I don't know if we're going to get it this weekend. Rachel, how hot is it where you are? And then roughly, where are you?
Dance club style.
It's currently, according to
the
the
snake.
thermometer on my computer, it's currently heat warning. I don't know if we've got something a little bit more specific than that. Oh, it's only 93, same as yesterday. Easy peasy. It's not
Just
telling me what the
dance.
heat index is. Northeast Pennsylvania, it's 98, 105 with heat index. Yesterday it was about what it is today, 93. Heat index was 110. So I thought, because I'm smart sometimes,
Do the running man.
I'm not going to go to class. I am not going to drive 160 miles, technically 170 miles, cross country to go to a class with the heat index that high, just because even though it's a brand new car, if it breaks
Raise the
down,
roof.
that's not where I want to be. I suppose if I was going to drive and I put an umbrella and a gallon of water and a better pair of walking shoes, I'd be fine. But there's a couple of sections
Just
where it's
dance.
20 miles between off-ramps and pit stops. What are we up to? Oh, we're at 19. Hold on. I'm just going to have to stall here and see if we get a choo-choo out of this or not.
Do the leg kick.
So I'm getting excited for all this new content, new prizes. That said, I still haven't opened the GOM 2, and I'm not going to till tomorrow. Brewster says weather here has been nice in my corner of Finland.
Just
20C,
dance.
68F or thereabouts for most of the week. It's pretty nice. I mean, we've had, this is our 4th hot day. But honestly, we're so better off than a lot of people who are suffering. I have yet to turn
Do
on
the
the air
snake.
conditioner, but I probably should, because Saturday night I think I'm going to shut the doors and windows and leave the air conditioner running so the dogs don't get so stressed out about the fireworks going off. Because I can't take them to the fireworks where I'm going.
Do the robot.
Or rather, I can, but that won't make them any happier than being at home. They'd be really happy if I stayed home, played Star Trek Online, but
Do the running man.
I have a social life these days. Kind of.
Do the sidestep.
Yes, I am waiting to see if we get another choo-choo. Hello, Grass.
Hello.
Long
What
time.
is this, yeah. What is the social life?
Do the running man.
Well, amazingly, locally, it has nothing to do with Star Trek Online. But it does have to.
Oh.
It does have to do with gaming. Some of the people who game with my son have started their Saturday night gaming parties, and because they've
Do the
adopted me,
running man.
I get to join them. I get to be part of the family and do that. And we're currently playing something that's involving vampires in Eastern Europe. But we're only on part 2 of it, so we don't really have the plot. I mean, we know the plot
Dance
because we
club
read it,
style.
but it's a Saturday night thing, and you bring your bag of chips and you bring your cans of whatever you're drinking. I don't drink alcohol, they do. I'm not anti-alcohol, I'm just anti-driving home with alcohol.
Oh, I'm the same
Wave
way.
your hands.
It's like, hey, if you want to guzzle down 12 beers, good for you. Just please make sure you're not driving.
Yeah, and since they're all family, if somebody gets absolutely wasted, well, one of the guy's wives comes
Do
with,
the robot.
and she will drive if they ever get that bad.
Yeah.
But they can all sleep there.
Yeah.
I'm sure they won't object to my sleeping there too, but the girls would be very upset.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I've had to deal with
Do the running man.
a drunk driver before, and
Oh, yeah.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
I've
It's
had-
like, hey, yeah, please, please, please.
oh, I've had to
Either-
deal
yeah,
with drunk
drink-
family
drink-
members.
Yeah, either get a designated driver, a friend, family member, Uber,
yeah.
Lyft,
Get out
cab,
there and fly.
or
You've seen. Get out there and fly.
pick a spot that you're sleep the night and stay there.
Yeah.
At least that way, chances are no one gets hurt. Okay, maybe you might trip and fall and hurt yourself, but
There is that part, but that's...
yeah, but that's the risk of
That's your own dang fault.
yeah.
I mean, it's always your own dang fault.
At least the chance of someone else getting seriously injured or alive.
So here
Goes
is
down.
my very odd, off-color, somewhat family story. My mom had a problem with alcohol, which is one reason I don't drink very much. And in the midst of being inebriated, she went to the bathroom, fell, hit her face on the edge of the toilet, cut up the interior of her mouth because her teeth went through her mouth. And for a long time, my dad was trying to say, oh, she just had a little accident. She kind of fell. And I'm thinking, why was she facing backwards on the toilet and got her head caught on the side of the toilet? And when I was maybe 5 years older, it kind of was,
That'll give the dancers
oh. Yeah. Yes, it was an outie, Rachel. Didn't stop her from drinking, though. But like I said, it effectively keeps me from drinking.
Yeah. Um, I kind of try to drink responsibly myself, and for good reasons.
It's not that good
It's-
for ya, but
yeah. Well, family can, family alcoholism kind of runs in the family.
yeah.
But actually, next
The
month
rope bridge often
will
gets
be
wind
10
currents.
years
Don't
of
worry though, it's very safe.
a female dog of a human totaled my truck,
Oh
and she was drunk.
no, nope, nope.
Yeah, and that's pretty much. I could go. There were a little bit more gruesome details, but I'm going to try to keep it as
I
PG
hope you had
13
a
as
fun.
possible.
Get out
I
there and
appreciate that.
fly.
I
Time
tend
is
to
wasting.
envision things, bad things when they happen. My son was
Yeah.
getting into a graphic description of something. I'm like, nope. It's like it wasn't that bad, you know. I'm like, nope, just don't. He's like, you've seen open surgeries. Yeah, that's different. I can deal with that. And he's like, but no, just no.
Yeah, it's like just shut up.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm going to think
Yeah.
about this for a long time, and that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. But fortunately, yeah, just I was able to actually walk away.
Oh,
I'm
good.
not gonna. Hey, if you want more people, if the people want more details for you, I will just private send me a DM. You know, just those that don't want to hear it.
Yes, I had my
Well,
hands over my ears going, la 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 la
yeah,
la. I can't
yeah,
hear you.
yeah. We're gonna leave it at that. So back to more important things. Star Trek Online.
Yeah, a lot going on. Next Tuesday will be all the new game content. The Deep Space Encounters start. There's going to be some new stuff in the Lobby store. Some of it is apparently rather nice and inexpensive. I think there's a Klingon costume set that fits Klingons and Federations. And something else, and it's like 1,400, not 14,000, but 1,400. Which, you know, isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's see if we can still build a sandcastle all the way over here. I did not do a lot of sandcastles this year. Yes, you still can. There's one right there. All right. Ooh, and lots of damp sand. So Captain Spicy Pants went on today with some information about the cavort, though all those specs are already out there. And I think Cash mentioned something about it potentially being one of the best ships in the game at the moment, and it'll be free. I'm wondering if it's going to be a buyout for Dilithium or if it's going to be a buyout for Lobby this year.
Yeah.
Or, let's see, they did Dilithium, Lobby, and Zen, right? Oh, I need some sticks. Come on, run faster. Run faster, Brock.
Yeah, honestly, my opinion on the buyout,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I it's like don't do dilithium. In my opinion, it's not. It's like how many people have 500,000 refined dill,
Well, that's it. A lot of people do have half a
or
million refined. It was 5
or
million,
no,
by the way.
5 million. Sorry, that's how much I meant.
Some people do, and the thing is, right now people are sitting onto lithium because there's not really much you can do with it. You know, the bank needs an overhaul. And their thought was, let's see if this is something that people are willing to do versus Lobby versus anything else. I thought that was reasonable. Let's see what works and what doesn't work. How far away are these rocks? This is a long distance to go for some rocks. No, no. Come on, there's a time limit. If I have to run this far for rocks, this is silly. I have to fly back. Come on. Really? Come on. There we go. Maybe there's a reason I don't build them over on this side anymore. Whew! Yay! I've done another sandcastle. Woo! I have to say the Klingon sandcastles look better than the Federation ones. Look at that. That's a good-looking sandcastle. So, anyway, as I was saying, they were trying the dilithium for the buyout because a lot of people are sitting on a lot of dilithium that they aren't using for anything else because there's really not a lot in the dilithium store. So people are mostly putting it into the exchange to buy Zen. And that's one of the reasons that the dilithium store is just completely foobarred. I mean, there's so many people putting in their dilithium to buy Zen that, there's no way to get the dilithium moving. So the best option is to make the Zen useful, the dilithium useful for something else.
Oh yeah. This.
So I was going through, options. We have Dill, we have Lobi, we have Zen, we've got EC, we have GPL, right?
Yeah. Oh.
And technically we have Lalanots and the Winter Trinkets, but those are kind of unique.
Oh yeah. That's more. That particular event item.
Yeah, those are unique to those. But that's really too many different forms of currency. So EC is the medium of exchange between players. That makes a lot of sense. We can't give each other dilithium, we can't give each other Lobi, and I don't think we can give each other GPL.
No.
So,
I think the three currencies that you can use, in my opinion, for event buyouts are Zen, Libby, and GPL. Yeah, okay, four if you want to include Dill. But yeah, it's like the lithium. You have reputation and fleet stuff that projects, and then also purchasing those items as well from the rep store and the fleet stores.
Yeah.
It's like, and also sometimes you can only get at most 8,500 still refined a day.
Right.
And some people, it might take them a while to get up to that particular.
Yeah. But for people who've got, either one account, if you have just one tune, you tend to wind up sitting on a bunch of dilithium that's unrefined.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get people like me who've got 40 tunes, and each of them are refining 8,000 a day against 40 tunes. That becomes a lot really fast, and it's very easy to exchange it back to each other by using the exchange.
Yeah, but what about what I'm kind of thinking is the new players. Those either they've just started an account or they don't have the time to farm deal on
especially if you're not buying a lifer account, then it really does take time because you have to remember to go in and refine it. Maywin
Oh yeah,
says, keep dill raw. The reason they don't want to keep dill raw is because the act of refining it moderates the effect on the economy. You can only
yeah.
get 8,000 per character per day. So it makes it really
Yeah.
hard to go on to crazy spending sprees.
Yeah, right now, I currently have, and probably Darkmom's the same. I have over 1.5 million unrefined dill.
Because I've got 40 tunes, no, actually I probably do have it on one tune, but most of my tunes are like this one, where you're looking at
Uh,
not a lot unrefined because with all of these, I divvy up all the endeavors, the dailies, and all that on different tunes. So if it looks like this one's down to 9,000, it'll have this all refined by the end of the day. So I'll go back into my assets and go, there's nothing here. I need to take this tune out and go do something. But I still think we have too many forms of currency, and that is one of my things that I want to work on is coming up with a proposal to send off to them of we don't need 5 forms of currency or 6 forms of currency. We need one for exchange, that would be EC. We need a dilithium, which is our moderator, and we need a Lobi and or Zen, and I'm going to say Lobi and Zen. But we don't need the GPL. And honestly, I don't think
yeah.
we need Phoenix boxes either. As a prize pack, and
Well, the Phoenix price packs, I kind of think as a kind of way to for those that came in late that missed a
oh,
event.
I'm not saying getting rid of the prizes. I'm saying getting rid of the concept of the prize pack. So
Okay.
once again, we're getting into gambling. So if those are things you want to have available, make them available in the Zen store or in the Lobi store, so you can go out and buy them. Yeah, but they cost dilithium to buy the Phoenix packs. They're 4,500 each, and you don't have a
Or 40K for a second.
yeah, but still, that's a lot of dilithium. And admittedly,
Yep.
you don't have to have a key, so there is that is the advantage. But I think that you could take everything that's in the Phoenix prize packs, win out the stuff that's garbage, because there is garbage in there, and then put it into the Lobi store at an appropriately priced price point, or I won't say you can buy them for GPL because no, GPL is pointless.
Uh, Well, as I mentioned in a previous stream, give us a new holding here on Ryza.
Yeah.
And instead of having like some of the fleet holdings, you have to have put in Dill to advance it. But instead of having Dill for the Ryza fleet holding, have it where we have Gold Press Platinum for that instead.
It's not a bad idea.
At least it's going to go. At least it's going to keep that particular game mechanic in the game and give it a new use. Because right now the only usage that we have for GPL is uh, the Ryza event. There's a merchant here right by the double table on Ryza
Mm-hmm.
that you can get various different GPL items.
Yeah. They're all trinkety type things, and that's fine. And I don't have a problem with leaving GPL in there. I think it's silly, but it's the Dabo table thing. But there's nothing that's worth buying on it except for sunglasses. But you can get the sunglasses um, on the exchange because people buy them sorry, GPL. But everything else is like, oh, the shuffle dance and the clubwear. Ooh, for 200,000 or 500,000. Ew. Hi, drunken heretic. But it's not free, Maywin. You're gonna buy it either with the exception of the one free box a couple of times a year. You're gonna pay money for it. You're paying dilithium for it. If you wanted to get rid of it, Okay, what if we were to take the stuff that's in the Phoenix boxes and put it in the not the Zen store, but in the Dill store, so you could pay for it with Dill?
Hmm.
Okay, that's reasonable. And then if you really want one of the prize ships, you can get it. Because right now, I mean, I'm sitting on a bunch of... Hi, Maywin. I'm sitting on a bunch of epic tokens, which is all well and good except for the fact that I already have all the ships. There's nothing I can buy with an epic token that I actually want.
Honestly, if they could make the epic token, the epic token ships
Yeah?
unlock for the whole account,
Well, that's what it
I would
used to
have no
be.
complaints.
That's what it used to be.
Not anymore.
I know.
Because I got the interceptor,
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Oh,
was,
that's such a
the
great ship. Yeah.
Bajoran one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that little ship. That thing turns on a dime.
Yeah. So hiding it here in the almost impossible to get, just make it expensive and put it under the regular Dill store. And if people really want that ship, put it at a high price point. What did you get with your 5 keys, Brewster? I haven't used my 5 keys. Yeah, so there's the incentive that if you really want those ships and you're new to it, this is the only way to get them. For everybody else who's been doing the events, it's a great incentivizer that you can get those ships on all your tunes. Oh, you got a
Yeah.
Hold on, Brewster got a T6 Infinity box ship.
Nice.
Yeah, congrats. Very nice. Good for you. I mean, so we've got a bunch of ships, ultra rares, got some costumes. We also have a fair quantity of stuff that is probably not doing well. I would really love to see what the purchase
What they
rates are
could
on
do
these
is take
things. Pardon?
all the emotes and stuff,
Yeah.
stick those in the GPL store.
Oh, that's actually a great idea.
Since that already has emote stuff,
That's actually a really good idea.
doesn't it? Or dance. I guess dance is the emote.
There are some dancing emotes. But all of these could, yeah, oh. Do I have one of these? I actually do.
I do think a lot of the Lobby ships need to not Lobby, the Phoenix ships need to be reworked a little bit.
Well, they're all prize ships, so they're not going to get reworked. But, hi, Apulu. But yeah, I think there's just too many types of currency and things are spread out. So when you're going to buy something, it's like, oh, is this Zen store or is this a lockbox or is this a Lobby or is this fill in the blank?
By all standards, STO is quite tame on currencies compared to some of them, like Warframe. Dear Lord.
Yeah. Well, if you remember back in the day, they used to have a different currency for every winter event. And they had different currencies for different special events. So you could wind up with currencies that once the event is over that you were stuck with. It had no value. We don't have that anymore.
That having because you've been there that long.
Rachel says, I got a rock. Oh, Rachel, guess what? One of the things is that comes with the new Lobby Klingon pack. You can throw rocks. They've got the Gorn rock throwing. Yeah, Gorn throw a rock, yes. That is so amazing. You still have some of the old tokens? How'd you keep them? They magically disappeared from mine one night. That's why my hand hurts. Yeah, they had a currency conversion. Wow, anniversary tokens. Yeah, it used to be the autographed pictures of Q for the winter events. Different ones for the anniversaries. It does get confusing sometimes. So yeah, there's a big project there, and what I'd really love to see is what stuff actually sells. Because if you look at all the stuff that's available in the different banks, if stuff isn't selling from the fleet stores or it's not selling from lobby or it's not selling from something else. Maybe the pay structure isn't right. Maybe it's definitely underpowered and should go on the watch list.
Honestly, some of the gear coming from the fleet stuff, I think, is actually overpriced.
Yeah, and fortunately, that is one thing that they're looking at, and they're upgrading a lot of the gear in the fleet stores, which they need to do.
It's funny because Starfleet moves on, but your fleet never does. You know, it's like
Well, yeah, we could use another, as Graz was saying, another holding. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Standard clocks? Standard cloaks. Oh my god, I misread that. Standard cloaks are 100% underpowered. That's a good point. Rachel, I assume you're talking about the cavort and not about GOM2? I was thinking about buying the cavort the first day out and using it for the new stuff, but it'll depend on what they want for the buyout. If they're doing a Lobi buyout,
17 million.
Well, I can't do dilithium because I actually spend my dilithium, but I don't spend my Lobi. And Zen-wise, I didn't buy the latest package, so I do have Zen sitting around on the student. Yeah, I've got some Zen
I'm
on
always
the
out
student.
of lithium ore.
My summer ship will stay in the box. You have no desire to fly it. Yeah, I'm going to fly it because I have the OCD compulsion thing, Rachel. All my ships must master all of my tunes must master all of their ships.
I want. Is that? Does it have an interior?
I'm sorry, what, the cavort?
You know, the GOM 2.
Does it have a interior? Yeah, I think so. I haven't opened it. I don't know. It should. Do you want me to open it up and go look?
No,
I can. It's no biggie. Let's see. Probably is in my reclaim.
The Horgon hunt is ended. Try again soon.
Okay, there's GOM2. I'm going to claim that. Probably have to go over and, where'd it go? I'm going to have to go back to base to do this. Nyeh. Fine. Why can't we have a starship base here? Oh, yeah. No question, Rachel. Oh,
you'd think there'd be. You'd think that like every single place like this you can go to, there'd be a station. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rachel says it's about time KDF got some love and an awesome new ship. Yeah. Well, if you remember at the beginning of COVID, they did the year of the Klingon, and then it just fell off the planet, and we didn't see it again.
All headed Klingons.
Yep. We had a whole nice new intro for the Klingon arc. We had a reworking of some of these intro episodes. They got rid of some of the fluff. They tightened it up a lot. It was really good.
They lowered the population count in the first city.
You mean the per instance, or?
Just the NPCs.
Oh yeah.
They lowered the NPC count in the first city, which made it playable for a lot of people, a lot more playable for people.
They also technically lowered it, so a lot of people are stuck in the middle of the floor, which is kind of fun.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but it's been 6 years since we had some Klingon love here.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Because it was didn't they do that when they did all the Discovery stuff too? Huh?
Discovery, they did a whole Discovery arc, but it wasn't the Klingon focus that we had. So
Was it the Civil War?
Civil War came later. Civil War was. So we had Age of Discovery, Jaula's Discovery, and then Klingon Civil War. But Age of Discovery. Yeah, that would be about right, because Gamma Quadrant had come out. So you are probably right about that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even been to the Gamma Quadrant.
Don't you do the Gamma Quadrant arc?
I don't think I have yet. I'm not done. Like I like what I'm not like even my quote unquote main. I'm still not done the story arcs. Some of them I just like don't want to do.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, Gamma Quadrant is freaking amazing.
Do that one. Okay.
It actually has my favorite episode in the entire game. Yes, you are right. Sorry, Age of Discovery was May of 2019, and I believe the Year of Klingon started after I had moved into my apartment down here, which would have been July of 2020. So it would have been slightly after that because it came out during the whole COVID thing. All right. Sorry. Ooh, new guest
Did they
lineup.
redo the tutorial too?
Pardon?
Didn't they redo the Klingon tutorial too?
Yeah, that was in 2020. They're doing a live reading of Galaxy Quest at Star Trek Las Vegas. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Drunken Heretic says quite correctly, Gamma Quadrant is top tier. It is an amazing arc. I mean, of the bunch, I'm going to say Storm Clouds Gathered takes a little bit of time because they do all that intro stuff where you have to go and meet characters. After that, though, once they get going, it's just fun. Right up until the 5th episode, Quark's Lucky 7, which is
Well,
I won't ruin it for you, but it's an amazing episode.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Oh,
Need to head to work.
oh, okay. I thought maybe somebody's taking out for dinner again.
No,
Oh.
I wish, but hey, I need to go get money for bills and stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Well, thank you for stopping
Hey,
in, Graz. It was good to talk to you.
welcome. And you too. I'll talk to you later and
Okay,
see you on the 1st.
you got it. That's not for a
Hey,
month, though, so we got some time. Drunken Heretic says they learned some lessons from the release of Delta Quadrant. Oh, God, I sure hope so. Delta
I
Quadrant.
actually did the Kavali like thing.
Oh, I don't
That
mind.
whole
I don't mind the Delta Quadrant, but when it was Delta Rising, that was the name of the thing. They changed some game mechanics. They put in some extraneous stuff. They didn't explain it well. The stories were not particularly well done. It was not good. It was not good.
made the Pog Mark too damn powerful.
Well, that I can live with. I can live with them being too powerful because that just makes it challenging. But you would have to do the patrols between some episodes in order to progress in the story. But you also had to have X amount of XP accumulated, which meant you had to go off and do non-story patrols to start leveling yourself up. So Japori really quick became a huge thing. People would run into Japori, see how much XP they could get, and run on. I think it was XP. It was not a good experience. Oh, hold on. I came down here so I could... Did I equip that? Oh, they named my GOM2 Miami. I am sorry. That is not a Miami. What should I rename the GOM2?
Dick 2.
The Et2?
Yeah, there you go.
How about the GOM3? There we go. Alright, so let's make that my prime ship just for the moment. I will come back to you. And let's go to the Starship Bridge. Let's see what it looks like on the inside of the GOM2. It is the GOM3 now. You know what I'd love to see in this, even though it's not Stowe related? I would love to see Rocky's Xenonite ship in here. That thing is such a beautiful piece of ship creation.
Three.
Yeah, the main thing was it forcing you to level up just to play an episode. Yeah, Drunken Heretic, it was awful. It was awful. I did not want to have to do that. And we were having a fleet game. First person to get all the way through it got a prize. Well, I was playing Klingon, so I couldn't team with anybody. So we get it as like an
All right.
Admiralty ship, Drunken Heretic. I could write a story around it. I mean, we just go off to, what is it, at Eridani? Oh, okay, this is not particularly interesting.
That's exactly what I was hoping for, at least.
It's different, but library files, small craft,
Exactly like I'm to.
marauding, tactical, science, medical. So everything is through this person. And your access account, can we go tour the ship? Doesn't look like we can go anyplace. We're just stuck in this little room. It's got a big chair though.
Even though it kind of means you're sitting on onto something.
Have you ever seen the movie Conan the Barbarian?
Mm-hmm.
At the end, there's an image of Max von Sydow sitting on, or sorry, is it him? No, it is not Max von Sydow. It is Conan sitting on the throne, looking just tired. That's what Brock looks like right now. He looks like a very tired Conan. I don't know that this is really a new bridge as much as it's kind of a modified interior of the, not the Acheron, yeah, it's an Iconia ship.
No, because this fits Gomtooth's interior from the episode.
Yeah, but they had more of it. They didn't have just the single room.
Yeah, well, they probably didn't want to bother.
I'm trying to think which episode it is.
It was really just walkways, Tin Man. It was really just walkways.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, that they showed. They really didn't show anything else special.
Samson needs a mustache and a headband. He doesn't have a mustache or a headband. Unless I've missed an episode or two, which I suppose is possible. Okay, so it's not a particularly stunning bridge, but okay.
At least it's unique and not just a Federation bridge
Right, yeah. That
or
is nice.
or KDF bridge.
Let's go back to whatever I was flying before. What was I flying? Oh. Well, I guess they're all leveled up. I guess we'll stick with Gomtooth for the moment. What have we got? It's not the Hulk. He's Brock.
Listener?
There you go. Hopefully that works. Yep, that's Brock. Oh, we were doing the whole Venture Brothers thing. So we had Brock and we
Like an old gym teacher.
yeah, kinda. We had Brock, we had the Monarch, and we had a couple of his henchmen. Let's get back to Ryza, to the important stuff. So everybody has their little quality of life things that they'd like to see in the game. Do you know what I'd really like in the game? If where it says transwarp
First
to
person?
no, where it says transwarp to Ryza, if they would get rid of the period there, it's the only place in the game where there's a period just randomly appearing in a non-sentence. And it makes my little cringy English teacher person self just go, no, 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 we don't put periods in the middle of sentences like that. No. Hello,
Never
Swifty.
never play indie games then.
Yeah, no, it makes me a
You
little
lose your
crazy.
mind on their spelling.
So I used to beta original fanfics for people and not original fanfics. And I would get so distracted by bad punctuation, bad spelling, and bad grammar that sometimes I couldn't read the content of the book. I'd have to go back and fix all that stuff first and then try and read for content.
That's funny.
Let's see. Can I help you out with your fanfic? Sure, absolutely. I promised myself I'd get back to doing fanfic once I get back from Vegas, maybe before Vegas. Except I usually do fanfic writing on Saturday nights, so that's not a requirement anymore. And that's now game night, so can't do that. As I've said
You
before,
can make any time writing time.
I can now, yeah. I used to pick Saturday
Even
nights
food
because
time.
I rarely had an on-call on Saturday nights, so I would get up, and I never had Sunday mornings because heck would freeze over before they do a Sunday morning on-call because none of the doctors wanted to go in to do the prescribing. Okay, so I was good with that. So I'd stay up till 2 in the morning listening, or 4 in the morning, listening to disco music and writing fanfic. It was a thing.
Heaven forbid if they have to work on a Sunday. Oh no.
Well, the people who were doing the procedures, we would have to work, but if it was a new patient, it had to be, the prescription in essence had to be written, so there needed to be an evaluation and all that stuff. And that meant generally that at least one of our doctors had to go in. And if she couldn't get one of the residents or one of the fellows to do it, she'd seriously go, will this person die if we don't do it today, or can we wait till tomorrow? And there were a lot of times where, yeah, that person's going to die if we don't do it right now.
Get your butt in here.
Yep, well, we did. We'd get there. And then we'd sit around and wait for them to thaw the plasma and medicate the patient and get a line in and blabbity 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 blah. You're in my Discord? I'm going to presume you're probably up in quarantine. You are. Let me fix you. There you are. You are now out of quarantine, and if you want to jump into chat, you can. Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes I don't see them there.
Oh man.
So this heat is not bad. Yesterday was bad, but today there's, if I was out in the sun, I'd probably be feeling it. But right now it's fine. I went out and mowed the lawn, which is probably a little bit stupid. And got it all done, came in, cleaned up the clippings, bagged them up, put them in the garbage, and realized it had taken me like 20 minutes now that I've got a big electric mower. It's just like, done. Okay, if you want to put it into our Discord, where is it? Okay, if you look up in the top section under Transporter Pad, the very last one is Strike Group Fanfic.
It was funny because it was like no cloud. No, yesterday there was not a cloud in the sky all day, so it was like 97. You know, felt like 118. They claimed, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
yep. Mm-hmm. Huh?
the
You know when your fan blows hot air,
okie dokie. Let me
and
see.
and they were like, okay, well tomorrow's gonna be cloudy, so it should be cooler. Yeah, no, it's the same temperature, even with clouds. It's like,
Give me 1 second and I'll see if I can change your stats there and bring you up to where we need you to be. Why is that not doing that? That's weird. Why am I not seeing you in chat? Oh, there you are. Let's see what I need to do to change your role.
Might not be able to hear you though right now because ads are rolling.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hi,
I just
Cliff.
happened to look up at the little screen and was like, wait a minute, why is there a pizza on the screen? Was a Domino's commercial.
Ew, ew. Domino's is not pizza. It thinks it's pizza, but it's not pizza.
Better than Little Caesars.
Pardon?
Better than Little Caesars.
Oh, God, yeah. This is so true. There's a new Star Trek game demo out. It's called Star Trek Outpost Unknown. It's based on Strange New Worlds universe. Yes, we played that, the demo of it, 3 weeks ago?
Something like that.
The day it came out. And it's, hi, Swifty. You're on mute, by the way, just so you know that. I didn't put you there. Your mic's muted.
I know that.
Oh, okay, there you are.
I know that. Okay, there you are. I can still not be able to.
Say that again?
I cannot be able to write in it yet.
I'm having problems hearing you. I'm going to increase your mic a little bit there. Whoa, that's not good. Let's see. Let me look at settings here. Da, 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 da. Oh. Okay, if you can't put it in the Strike Group fanfic, I will have to get Pi to reset that because it looks like Pi is the only one who's got controls there. And now you're both muted.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was at Nightcliff a couple of weeks ago when it first came out. I wanted to give it a shot. Swifty, if you have you written the fanfic already?
Yes, I have.
Can you send it to me and I can post it?
Can you send it to me and I can post it? Can you send it to me and I can post it?
All right.
Cliff, my response to Star Trek's Outpost Unknown is, boy, does it need a tutorial. It kind of throws you into the middle of the game and you kind of have to guess it how it goes. I think once I see the tutorial and somebody walks me through it or do it. Oh, we lost Maywin. Okay. Yeah, it's picking up his mic and then it's picking up the speakers. Which I have done several times and I'm very embarrassed that I've done it, but Mom's a professional. It's an old joke from Dapper Dinosaur. Let's see. So Swifty, I've sent you an email that if you want to send it to me, you can, and I can post it for you. And I'd be happy to post it for you. I used to have a website for putting up all my fanfic. And my husband made a joke about, what are you going to do in all your infinite spare time? Oh, I can absolutely do that. One of the things about the fanfic site there is people jump in to help you with it. They might be going, there's a punctuation error or there's some spacing errors, or they might go and say, like we have one writer in there who really likes to put all the characters' name like Ben, Bill, Bert, and Brett. It's like, there's more than 4 letters in the entire alphabet. We have like Ben and George and Alfredo and Susie. But I like these names. Ah! Yes, I know you like those names. That's why you use them. But it gets to be hard to read sometimes. So back to what you're saying, Cliff. Yeah, once they've got a tutorial out, I don't think the final version is out yet. Give me 1 second here. I will see what's up. Something is out on Steam at the moment, though. Where's my Steam link? Oh, no. There it is. I have my wish list of Steam stuff. And then I buy games and I play them twice, and then we're done. Which is a really expensive habit. Alright. Wish list. Here we go. Is it Across the Unknown? Across the Unknown came out in February, and I know we played that one. That's not bad. I don't have a release date for Outpost Unknown at the moment. Yeah, that's only been out about 2 weeks now. 3 weeks. I will absolutely read through it, and before I post it, I will send it back to you, so no worries there. Somebody sent me a friend. There we go. All handled. Oh yes, personally I would prefer some kind of open world RPG game like game, not unlike say Starfield. There's a guy who made a huge Star Trek mod for the game. Yeah, I wish they would do more. I like Star Trek. Obviously, I mean, as long as I can avoid running into tables and furniture. Hang on 1 second. As my phone rings, which is usually not a good thing because people don't call me. All right. Do we want to do anything? Does anybody need to do anything tonight? Promotions tab. I don't know if that's what you mean, Swifty, but I'll mention it. In the promotions tab today, as part of the giveaway, is the T6X upgrade coupon for your ship. So did it disappear? Apparently mine disappeared, but yes, there should be a new coupon for you for an upgrade. Grab that. Yes, I know I have a bunch of stuff to grab there. We're not doing that. So we were talking about the Klingons, the ones that they revamped. They did this whole intro arc that they revamped with the year of the Klingon. That would be 2020. And they did some changes to the war zone. There's only 2 episodes there. And I think this Mars Bringer of War was also changed. I didn't remember that Alpha was strictly Klingons, though. I thought it was a Romulan story. Nope, I guess it is Klingons. If you haven't done Alpha, it's strictly on the Klingons. It is a fun little one. And then in the Fakiri one, all of these were also updated. And the Afterlife one was fixed because, if I remember correctly, for a long time, you couldn't get to because you could only kill 2 waves of the enemies at the beginning. And then all of a sudden, the 3rd wave just wouldn't appear.
I bring word from
Yeah. You bring words. Let's give it a shot. Should make sure I'm not going to do the sun. Advanced because I haven't equipped the ship. We are on normal. My tune is fine. There we go. I'm tempted between now and Tuesday to replay some of the intro Klingon stuff. But on Tuesday, as soon as the patch is done, as soon as everything's live, we will start playing the new stuff. So if you want to join us, please feel free. I may buy out the cavort just to play it. And Ryza ends in 21 hours. So that would be about 2 tomorrow, if I'm doing my calculations correctly. 3 o'clock tomorrow, my bad. Well, let me run through this Swifty and then we can do a TFO. Are you Klingon or Federation? Cool. Well, in that case, as soon as we're done here, I will get out of this. Hold on. That's wrong. Are those windows in that? Seriously? Those are windows. Alright, I'll get out of here. Are we Klingons? Or are we Federation? For TFO. Well, I'm going to KDF. I'm not going to KDF on this tune. I'm happy to do KDF. But Swifty is fed, so let's go fed. Alright, let's get back down to Ryza. And I will continue with my admonition of, if they're not windows. Okay, Gills? If you're going to do the turning in of the events after Ryza is done to get the boost on dilithium on the dilithium weekends, make sure you run the episode. I think Ryza ends tomorrow. Yeah. It's saying tomorrow. Cull had talked about going on through the 4th, but I think that didn't happen. But the Horgons and the scavenger hunt can be turned in after Ryza. And if you turn them in after Ryza, you should get the dilithium boost if you turn them in on dilithium weekends. Meaning that tomorrow I will be up at 24,000, so if I turn things in during the dilithium weekends, turning in a Horgon hunt or the scavenger hunt will be worth 36,000 dilithium. And don't forget, don't turn it in until tomorrow, Cliff, because there is a Marks boost starting at noon tomorrow. So you'll have about 3 hours between the boost and when Ryza finishes. Sensor zones. Okay, let me grab a Federation tune. Do we have a taste for anything in particular, good people? I can go Zahn, I can go Kethma. Yes, well, you had 2. But some people have been saving them all summer. So they might have, 30 days worth of them? That's going to be a lot. I'm going to grab Zahn.
Looks like you found quite a
No,
few
go away.
Horgons.
Nope, go away. Alright, Swifty, we are not friends in game yet, are we? Between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, so between when they start the bonus marks weekend, which starts at noon tomorrow, and 3 when Ryza ends tomorrow, you will get 50% extra marks tomorrow, if it matters. If you have 1 or 2, it probably isn't going to matter. But if you're like some people and you've got 10 to turn in, that's a lot of marks. Swifty, can you give me your game handle and I will send you an invitation? So I have my spreadsheet here of all my tunes. All the tunes I'm going to turn in. There's a total of 30 tunes that I'm going to keep going on. Can you commission me to do a fanfic? Yes. Here's my one condition, Apulu, because I had somebody once approach me to do a Star Trek TNG fanfic. I'm like, sure, I'll do it. He goes, okay, I'll pay you this much money. Okay, sounds good. And I want basically a Minor and Beverly prawn. And I'm like, nope, 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 nope. That is not happening. I don't see it in here. I draw the line at prawn. Good. Yeah, then absolutely. I love writing. Anybody else want to join? Oh. Oh, that would be interesting. You'd have to pick out which Star Trek you want. Okay, Cliff. Great, Rachel. Oh, that's an interesting one, Swifty. This will be advanced. I would think, yeah. So, Swifty, I sent you an invitation to join the team if you'd like to. There we go. And we're just going to wait then on Cliff to get logged in. So I think the last one I wrote, I've done a lot of little, like 100 word, what do they call them? 100 words are drabbles. 200 words are double drabbles. And then I've got my monster piece, which is in the 1100 pages range. And it has a sequel. And then I've got some original fiction. Sweet. Okay, so Swifty, if you like Tilly, have you seen Type 1? Just waiting on Cliff. Oh! I don't have my camera on, otherwise you'd see that I've got the Type 1 poster up here in the office. We got involved in the, I don't know if it was a Kickstarter. I think it was a Kickstarter to fund it. So we did the crowdfunding for it. And Noah did a little promotional thing for the fleet. And then one of our guys, we were promoting T1 as a fundraiser at one of the conventions we did. So one of our guys made up a poster of it. It's only 15 minutes. It's very nice. Cliff, where are you? Cliff! Come to us, Cliff. There you are. Well, it said you're here and I'm not seeing you. There you are. Probably looking right at it and going right past me. What are we doing? We got a full team. We can do anything we want to. Somebody pick something or I will. No preferences? Fine. Oh, Pulu, you're not in here. You don't get to pick. And we can do Starbase 1. Starbase 1, we can do Elite, if that's okay with everybody. Do you remember the T9? No, I don't. Lucari TFOs? Okay, let's see what we got in Lucari's. We can do a lot. Let's start with the defensive Starbase 1. Is everybody okay with that one going on Elite? Because that one's pretty easy. We'll start there, and Cliff, we will get to your Lucari TFOs. Weeboo? Weeboo? What have we got on Lucari? Oh, we got there is a gravity kills in Lucari TFOs. But we also have Zenkethi front. The old T9 keypad on the phones where the 2 is ABC. Oh yeah, sure. Absolutely. I didn't know that was what they were called. I want to take this picture of Escape to Risa where all the people are standing there with their hands up in the air.
Has not been going well for the Federation.
And have them going, oh, it's Gamtu, no! Or, all hail Gamtu. Ah! Clever. All right, folks. What's Jenny's number?
Here they come.
Close, Rachel. Swifty got it. It's 8675309. I was watching a YouTube thing the other day about Jenny's number. The guy was walking around through his office and going, what's Jenny's number? And most of the people of an age were able to go, oh, 8675309. And a lot of the younger people were like, 4? Oop. Let's not explode now. No, Apulu is the song. Oh, you mean the car dealer where they were doing the 8675309? Yes, absolutely. It was a car dealer. At least the one I saw was. Like somebody was complaining in a different Discord channel about the weather, which obviously we're all complaining about the weather lately. But he's like, it was so hot and then it got really still and then the sky got kind of green And the storm came in and the temperature dropped to 18 degrees. It's all climate change. And Graz and I, both being from the Midwest, went, or it's Tuesday! Perspective is everything.
Give them cover.
No. So we've had our chitter chatters about Supergirl and the lack of quality of movie, but somebody commented that they're going to go see Disclosure Day. Has anybody seen that? I don't know anyone who's seen it.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
My desire to go to the movies has been lately.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting.
I understand, though, that Obsession has a video on demand out now. So if you don't want to go see it in the theater, you can watch it online. And you can see Iron Lung online as well. There's not a lot of movies that are worth going to the theater lately. Project Hail Mary, definitely. I saw Sheep Detectives, but only because it was only $5. They do mystery premieres a couple of days before movies get released. And it was rated G for the family. And it was only $5, so I figured I only know one G-rated movie that's coming out. This was a couple weeks ago. It's their secret movie thing, which is kind of cool. I have fallen asleep in the theater, but it was Pokemon? Something like that. My son was young. I watched about 5 minutes of it and decided it would be better to nap.
Roosevelt is in need of aid.
No, you've already launched. Shush. Shush. This music sounds weird. We got him. Woo! Yay, us.
That'll hold them off for now.
Well, that's setting back to where it was. Let's see. July 1st, yesterday, Minions and Monsters was released. Moana at the middle of the month. Evil Dead Burn, I did hear good things about that. The Invite, The Odyssey, The Dink, and Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'd happily go see Minions and Monsters. And Evil Dead. You know, Evil Dead. Let's see. It's a Sam Raimi movie. Yep, there you go. Have no idea how anybody else in there is. But that'd be worth it. Everybody good for another one? We had a vote for Lucari TFO. That was from Cliff. Cliff, do you have a preference in your Lucaris? Well, about the time I moved here, theaters were shifting from Kiyosuffer's and Kathy Front then. Wee woo? As I said, about the time I moved here, so 2020, theaters were shifting from the buy your candy and popcorn and your drinks, and then you go into the theater, and now the theaters around here are all sit down, order from the menu, and the waiter or waitress will bring them to you. And it's gone to full-blown, actually quite good food. So, yeah, it's a lot more expensive. The tickets are still cheap. The worst one was Mandalorian and Grogu, which were like $15. That was a lot of money.
But only for the standard payout.
It's probably the most expensive movie they've had there in a long time. But then you spend $40 on a burger and a drink and dessert. So it gets expensive fast if you're going with people. Speak of this waiting theater, yes. It's funny, there's a chain called Alamo, I believe it is, that does this where you have formal dining services. And they built one just half a mile from me. It's actually walking distance. And the company went bankrupt or closed down all its locations like a week later. That was not well planned. I got it. I'm going south. And Rachel's here blowing up everything. Yay, thank you, Rachel. And that made it easy.
Capture the bomb. Protect them. The bomb. One.
What's funny is the last few times we've gone to Las Vegas for the convention, we wind up going out to the movies at night. I have no idea why. I mean, it's Las Vegas. There's 8 million things to do, and we're in the theater. got a bomb.
Another Zinkevi base. There are 3 left. Teammate has captured the bomb. Protect them. Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them. Well fought. Only 2 Zinkevi bases remain. Only 1 Zinkevi base left. Ah, they're sending a dreadnought to stop us. There's a dreadnought.
Anybody got a bomb?
Attack vector. Destroy it.
Ooh, somebody's got a bomb. Yay.
All Zinkevi bases destroyed. They have a dreadnought. Some fight left in it. We have defeated the Zinkevi in the
It did indeed, didn't it? Speaking of melt, and I wasn't going to talk about the weather. What is coming up tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Tomorrow is Gateway to Grethor for our Universal. Oh, how exciting. Did we have any other votes that we wanted? Starbase 1, my choice, Lucari. Did you just need 1 Lucari, Cliff? Oh, you did. Thank you very much, Satalia. Very nice. The computer in the ship is no other than Captain Jack Sparrow. Nice. Has anybody seen the little YouTube short of Captain Crack Sparrow? Good evening, Mr. Dave. I would recommend, if you have a moment, just to kind of put your brain on hold and Google Captain Crack Sparrow. Ah! Thank you, Mr. Dave. I have to say, I wasn't sure if I was going to be on or not. It's a little toasty, but it's too toasty to go outside. If you're going to watch that clip, yes, you want to put your brain on hold. It's not one you need to think about too much. And just to remind everybody, the promo today for the new stuff that's coming out is a T6X upgrade coupon, token, whatever they're called. And for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you have it already. Oh, No, is Trouble with Tribulations? Trouble and Tribulations. Trouble with Tribulations? Yeah. That's a good episode. Really nicely done. Trials and Tribulations? That one is good. Shall I pick one at random? Who wrote that one would probably be the question. Trials and Tribulations. This episode is widely considered one of the best and most purely entertaining hours in Star Trek history. They like that one. 9.4 out of 10. Outstanding homage. Ultimate fan service. Yes, indeed. But who wrote it? Come on, give me a writer. Ronald D. Moore and Renee Echevarria. Well, it is the trouble with tribbles. Rachel, you've seen it, right? The only issue I have is they don't explain what happened with the tribbles they brought back to DS9 after they were originally exterminated. I don't remember what the plot was, to be honest. It's been a long time since I saw that one, though I think I still have my Trials and Tribulations book marker. Arn Darvin, a disgraced Klingon spy, travels back in time to alter some events to his liking. The DS9 crew must find out what he's trying to change and prevent it without altering the timeline. That's all it says. I could use a little bit deeper plot. Let's see. Doesn't seem like the right episode. It is the right episode. Okay. Trying to see if there's an answer to your question, but I'm not seeing it. Act 4, Act 5. Act 5, there's 5 acts? You're right, it never says. Okay. Well, that was a lack of conclusive information. Oh my god. You do know they have a tribble of Borg in the game, right? I can hit random. Does that work for people? Okay. Wee woo. Big whoop. It's kind of a small to medium. Medium to big whoop. Do you want me to summarize the ending of the Tribble show? Well, you said they don't explain what happened with the Tribbles they brought back to DS9. How do you summarize that if you don't know what they did with them? I assume they beamed them to the Klingon ship where there'll be no Tribble at all. Oh, I have no idea. I could go back and watch it. You know, you're tempting me to go back and watch it. What did we get? Oh, well, there you go.
I am 7 of 9. In this instance,
I'm waiting
I
to
speak for
get
the
the other
Commons.
upgrade token to put on my X2.
Many
Yeah,
Borg were disconnected
I'll go
from the
straight.
collective when the Borg Queen was defeated in the Hive.
Rachel's going left. I'll go straight. Oh, that's right. We can leave early on this one. Why don't we have more of these? Where we can just go. Oh, we got 3 people here. We don't need 3 here. Or do? Rachel, are you good on your side by yourself, or you want somebody to come join you? So we have 3 people here. We don't need 3 in the center. I'm happy to run over and give you a hand. I'm going to go join Rachel. Though she doesn't really need any help. I'm here. I'm having fun. I brought my pew-pew ship. I assume you're doing fine by yourself, Drunken Heretic. Let me know if that isn't the case. Woo! That sounded amazing. And we have our 15 with a minute to spare. We were doing randoms on Tuesday night, and we did get Procyon 5. And we did amazingly well.
8472 is approaching. Undine will destroy the disconnected Borg ships. Stop them.
Need 3 more. 2 more. One more. That should be it. Yay, I'm just gonna call you Satalia Rachel. Yay, Rachel!
The Vault have a ship designed to fight Borg. Destroy it before it attacks the Cooperative.
Whoop. That was not what I wanted to do. We'll fix that later. 10 seconds.
The collective will not fall here.
Hello, Boris Paladin.
You will be eliminated.
Three dreadnoughts, but they're attacking one another. This is your chance.
Ah! Did we get all three? I guess we got all three.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yay. Oh my goodness, Boris Paladin also got a T6 ship box. Wow! I am just floored with the number of people who are getting those ship boxes. That is amazing. Congratulations. All right, let's see if I can fix this. Somehow I managed to drag my chat box and put it all over everything else on the other screen. Go there. Yep. All right, let's see. I got a T6. Got the World Razor because the Discovery D7 wasn't an option yet. Rachel's going to go get food. Actually, I'm going to get food shortly, too, but I think everybody up for one more? And then I, too, I'm going to go get some food. I got the Rock Talk Duty Officer. Oh! Ooh, Mysterious Dark Liquid. It's empty, Satalia, but I'll go and get a Mysterious Dark Liquid shortly. Let's grab that and pull that over there. Good. What have we got here? I need to work on the ship. It doesn't heal fast enough, so I couldn't get out of damage repair fast enough. You got an epic prize token yesterday? Wow! Congratulations, Cliff. Wow, everybody's getting awesome stuff. Let's see, is there one that I want to play? Is there one that anybody wants to play? Oh, I see what I did. Nope, that wasn't it. I just messed that back up again. No idea what I've done here, but I've messed up my screen. We'll deal with it. The V'ger one? Okay. It's called Leviathan, by the way. Let's do one last shot at making the screen work. There we go. It goes there. This goes over here. I have no idea what is wrong with my chat board here, but it's being weird. Fine, fine, fine. Just stop. Good enough for right now. We'll figure that one. All right, Leviathan, it is. We are. Oh, no, we're not. I'll bet you. Yeah. Rachel was still in there. There we go. Now we can queue for it. It is Leviathan, yes. I don't remember. Is this one on the random queue? It's got to be, right? Doesn't seem to love us, does it? We'll give it a few minutes, and if not, then we'll go try something else. I wish there was a list of the ones that are on the random and aren't on the random. Woo, yeah, I can spell Star Trek. It is a random, so yep, there it is. Weeboo. Thank you. Well, I type it so fast, Cliff, because I've been typing it for so long. And all of a sudden, my brain just wouldn't command my fingers. Ex-boss called it fat fingers. And I'm like, that's not something you want to say to your wife. And he goes, ex-wife. Oh! Yeah, well, that would explain why you have an ex now. Not inferring that I was ever his wife or anything, but it was a moment of poor judgment on his part. Ooh, I'm on the left side for a switch. Woo! And what poor soul has been dragged into this with us? We have Zodz Ambenzawicki. Okay. Put that back in the queue. Today's a good day today? No, no, Cliff, it is not a good day today. It's way too warm. And honestly, I'd just prefer not to die. Thank you very much.
Destroy them all. Enemy dreadnought on escape vector in the left lane.
Ooh, Drunken Heretic's over with me. Yay. Our team's gonna win now. Oops. That is wrong. Okay.
One of your allies has escaped successfully. The engine nozzles in the left lane are destroyed.
Hey, Drunken Heretic, I'm going up on top to help out.
Half of the engine nozzles in the center lane are destroyed. Keep fighting. A Terran dreadnought has been destroyed. Goodbye. One of your allies has received critical damage in battle. An alliance vessel has successfully escaped. You have destroyed 50 Terran vessels. Well fought. Half of the right lane engine nozzles have been eliminated. Keep fighting. All of the engine nozzles in the center lane have been destroyed. Well done. One of your allies has escaped successfully. The engine nozzles have been eliminated. Proceed to the next objective. The engine nozzles in the right lane have been destroyed. A Terran dreadnought is using the right lane to escape.
We have a pair of troublesome dreadnoughts.
You know what would be fun here? Is to be able to use something to drag the Terran ships into the center of the plasma stream. And let them get hit. That was inconvenient. Ratting my tools? If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure I am. Hi, welcome aboard. I hope you're having an awesome, if toasty warm evening. Is there a wonderful story behind that name, please? Please let there be a great name behind that. No. That was close. What do we got left here? There it is.
All of the center-lane plasma accelerators have been disabled.
Oh! Okay, one, that's a wonderful story. Horrible, but wonderful. And my tool says, I worked with somebody I went to church with, and we worked at a landscaping place fixing the equipment, and he would put dead rats in my toolbox. Ah. Seeing that plasma ball coming up behind me is scary. Sorry. It's just weird. Oh, no plasma.
All plasma accelerators in the right lane have been disabled. A Terran dreadnought is using the right lane to escape. All plasma.
How can I get to lithium? Ooh. Lots of ways. Obviously, you can do TFOs, but you can also do patrols, though they don't award a ton of dilithium. I like to do stupid little things that award a crazy amount of dilithium proportionately. So if you go to New Romulus, or as we say in my language, Molrihan, you need 750,000 for the ship. Yeah, that's doable. If you go to Molrihan, the dailies there, the first one is 1,000 plus the daily boost, which is 700, so that's 2,100. If you have reputation marks, you can turn in your reputation marks and get the lithium for those. Remember, you can only refine 8,000 a day, though. How many do you have refined so far? There's a stupid way to do it, which I'm not going to recommend, but you can sell your Zen for dilithium. If you sell your Zen for dilithium, it's refined, right? Don't have that. Well, at 8,000 per day, it's going to take you roughly 100 days to get that much dilithium. How much do you have at the moment? Or do you need 750,000 more? Okay, I actually lied. You can do it faster than 100 days if you have multiple tunes. So on this account that I'm playing right now, I have 20 tunes, which means I can refine 8,000 times 20, 160,000 a day. That means I also have to get 160,000 lithium, but that's a different story. Well, we have that one. When we get done with this battle, I will talk you through all my dilithium stuff.
All of the left lane shield generators have been eliminated.
Sweet. Now I remember why I don't play this one very often, even though I like it. Because on this ship I fire off on the number 0. And my thumb is getting sore from whacking it. I saw 2 ships down there. Hang on, where are you? There you are. Go away. You got 56,000, so you need another 700,000. How many tunes do you have? Three. Okay. So you need 700,000. Divide that by 3. You need about 200,000 per tune. At 8,000 per day. You can do it in about, what, 20 days? 30 days? 30 days. But I will show you all my ways to collect dill. Good evening, WC. Greetings.
Dreadnought has escaped. The shield generators in the center lane have been destroyed.
We need to have a snark fest one of these days, WC.
There are no shield generators remaining in the right lane. The shield generators are destroyed. Proceed to the compilers ahead.
Oh, WC says I should wash the car, but it's cold, so I'm here. It's 93 degrees here, WC. The heat index is 110. Oh, it's 99 where Swifty is. Ugh. Of course, between 93 and 99. It's just different degrees of horrible. It's all horrible. Oh, you're in Vegas? Hold on. Are you going to be at the convention, Swifty? Thank you, Captain. That was fun. Now you have 64,000. That's good. So that's what you're going to get every day is another 8,000. So my favorite ways to get to lithium is in your reputation. Every time you do this hourly reputation support. No, that's not going to go the way you want it. You want to go the other way. You don't want to burn dilithium, you want to gain dilithium. No, I did that right. I did that right. Okay. So this is going to cost you some marks, some EC, and some expertise. But every time you run this, you get 340 dilithium. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is an hourly thing. I think you're limited to 2 per day. But that's 13 times 340. That will give you roughly 4,420. You can do it twice a day. That's your 8,000 right there. Do that on all 3 tunes. So that's your baseline. The next ones I always do are the Romulan ground missions. There are 3 that are worth doing for the time, and they are Vastum Peaks, that goes very fast. The Atli, of all things, goes incredibly fast. And then the one at the base station, which is staging area. Staging area you can run over and over and over and over and over, and the payout on that one is 720 dilithium. You can do that constantly. It takes about a minute and a half. That is a great one. Oh, we have flood alerts here too, WC, but it hits the ground and it immediately evaporates, so I don't know why they're too worried. And you get a daily bonus of 320. So that is a great one to do, and I just do staging area a lot. So the total there, it starts at 1,040 and promptly goes down to 720. But you do it 10 times, that's another 8,000. What else have we got for good dilithium? Obviously, you can go to the Vlugta dilithium mines. I think that's a lot of time for not a lot of dilithium. But if you've got any of the VIP tickets, those will get you 5,000 per visit. It's 1 per 20 hours. Those come out of lockboxes, though, so you might not have those all. Anybody else have any good recommendations for dilithium? I don't remember what... oh, obviously running your endeavors will give you some rewards in dilithium. Does Nukara give dilithium? I don't think it does. The TFOs, the patrols, all will give you some. You used to get a good amount by doing the battle zones in the Terran and the Undine. I think when you do the final mission on those, you get a decent amount. But all of those will get you what you need. It's just going to take time because you can only refine 8,000 per tune per day. And yes, you can combine them. There's a trick to doing that, which is if you go into, which you probably already know this, but I'll do it anyway. If you put in an offer to sell Zen and put it in at the maximum amount, you can then retrieve that order. You can cancel the order on a different tune. So if you have everybody put them into one, you can collect it all on a different tune. Just put it in at an amount where nobody will actually buy it. These offers here to sell my Zen for dilithium, sell my dilithium for Zen, have been sitting there about 60 days, which is about the going rate, so you've got time to do stuff. What else can you do for dilithium? Anybody? Episodes pay dilithium, but they don't pay a lot of dilithium.
The Lucari have been working on a project.
Like this pays 240. This one is Wish Upon a Star. It takes a few minutes. So I don't usually do the missions for dilithium. What else? Oh, Nimbus. The regular ground missions on Nimbus that you can pick up once a day do a decent amount of dilithium, especially the ones that you pick up from Yamlin Nuck. There's one called Creatures of the Desert. That one pays decently. There is another one. This asteroid mining one pays, but it's and it takes a bit of time. Anyone else got ideas? Honestly, I think TFOs, if you like to just play the game, you get a decent amount on them. But playing the randoms. First patrol, 1,000 dill if you didn't. Oh, good point. Thank you, Black Rock. Ooh, congratulations, Swifty. Yeah, so your first patrol of the day does give you a bonus. Otherwise, it's between 500 and 750. 30-minute cooldown. The other thing is if your fleet has got a dilithium boost running, that helps too. Oh, thank you. Actually, I'm glad you said that. Right now, what does Red Alert pay for dilithium, if anything? We don't get dilithium for doing red alerts? No, that's terrible. To some extent, it just becomes grinding. How do I find TFOs? Oh, here's TFOs. If you're looking at my screen, this one over here on the mini map in the upper right-hand corner, on the bottom row, it'll be your Zen store, the lithium store, and then you've got your duty officers. The one right next to that is marked PVET Task Force Operations. So those are right here. And if you hit random, you will not only get whatever the prize is for doing that specific TFO, but you'll also get a bonus box, which looks like this thing right here. And that will give you additional dilithium. But as I said, the number one way to make sure you get for sure is to go through your reputation. Make sure you're doing your reputation every hour for at least 2 hours a day. That should get you enough to break the 8,000 limit. You're not 50 yet. We can fix that. What rank are you? My inventory is not notorious, WC. I beg to differ. I've been busy here on Ryza. I've had work to do. But one of the things, Rat in My Tools, is your 18. Yeah, there are some TFOs that you can join when you're low level. It's not a lot of them, but that doesn't matter. Because you get in there with other people, and hopefully with people who are willing to jump in with you and help out. Like we're doing some, and my ship wasn't as good as Rachel's, for example, or as good as Drunken Heretics, and they're pulling me through things. I have like 6 quests to do. Which quests do you have to do? Pray tell. And oh, you are way at the beginning. Okay, so you've got a lot of stuff to do.
Time rewards have ended.
But not to
you
worry.
Can still seek out artifacts, but only
Which ship are you trying to get for
payout.
750,000 dilithium? Just out of curious. Oh, the current event one? One that's running right now? Okay. How long does the buyout go for? I'm going to assume you just started doing it. Missed it by 3 days. And then the buyout is 750,000 dilithium. That hurts. Is there a delay that you can continue to... Well, it's today and tomorrow. I'm trying to think of the way. I don't have a way to get you 750,000 dilithium in one day. That is problematic. I mean, there is a way to do it, but I don't want to recommend it, which is you can buy Zen. I mean, actually buy Zen and exchange it for dilithium. But I don't recommend that. No money. Okay, well, that's the way most of us are here too. That's so can't continue to play for it. Is it? Well, I don't have an easy solution for you because after tomorrow at 3, it won't be available anymore. And there's no way, well, that's not true. It will be available again. And there's no way to get 750 dilithium in one day short of what I just recommended. On the positive side, it'll probably wind up in the Epic Phoenix boxes relatively soon because they tend to put them there. As Cliff just pointed out, Rat and My Tools, there is not a really nice Klingon ship in the next new episode coming up. There is an amazing Klingon ship coming up in the next new episode. It's the Cavort, and it's a freebie. But since you're level 18, that means you've really just started. So there is a trick to making sure you get them, which is make sure you play every single day. And then when it's done, when the event is done, keep playing the event every single day. Which sounds really stupid, but it does work. It's an event ship, so you can't even buy it off the exchange. Gosh darn it! Yeah, well, it's a account unlock, so if you buy it on one, you've got it on all 3. Event ships are nice that way. What was it very generous? Oh, the Cavort? Yeah, to give us a ship like that for running an event, that is really nice. That starts Tuesday, Rat and My Tools. Yeah. Actually, we can help you level up to get to where you can work on the dailies for the Klingon ship real fast. It'll take us a couple hours, but we can get you through it. The fastest I have gone from out of the academy to level 65 was 97 minutes. So yeah, you can do it. It is a doable thing. Just get somebody, one person and one person only, who is higher ranked than you and has got a big ship. And you guys go out and you do patrols, and you let him or her carry you through the whole patrol. You just do the occasional pew pew pew. And your goal is not to die, so you can stand off to the side and just do a little pew pew. And you will level up a lot, and you'll level up really fast. Okay, well, those are the episodes, and they're not bad, but you also want to make sure you, if you can, join with other people. Are you going to be around tomorrow evening, Rat and My Tools? Yep. Well, I was going to say, if you want to join us tomorrow evening, we can dedicate the evening to getting you leveled up so you can be in place to get the new missions done, the new episodes and everything, and get the new ship. We can probably do it tomorrow night, get you up to 50. Can you give me your whole account name? Because I need the rest of it too. Like Ausler at whatever it is. Or if you, let's see if you, sure, absolutely. Or you can tell me where you're at in the game right now, and I'll come find you. It's all. I assume you mean the SD, right? Sol system. Okay, I'll come find you. If I can get off Risa. Risa's calling to me. You're in space, right? In the Sol system, not on ESD. Okay. So you got 6 science consoles that stack up. Well, I was on a planet. I wasn't in space. Let's see if I can find you here. I'm in Sol System 1. Let's see if I can find you. There you are. The Michelangelo? I've sent you a friend invitation. Cool. Now you're my friend. There you go. Okay, now I know who you are. You are my friend, so we will know how to find you easier. Now you're in trouble, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Got my 6 science council now. They say each is stacked up to 5 times that for each of them. Yeah. I think so. I'm going to say I think so, Swifty, but that definitely is probably a better question for a drunken heretic or a Rachel, because my expertise is in crunching numbers and talking to people. I'm very good at that. All right, folks, so tomorrow's game plan is we are going to meet back here. What's a good time for you, Rat and Box? Apulu has logged off. Goodbye, Apulu. He's probably off to get dinner. No, that's right. I think he's off. No, he's not. A lot of people are off tomorrow, so I think tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. We do not have a movie planned for tomorrow because a lot of people just aren't here tomorrow. Swifty, you should be able to be in Discord. Just feel free to join us. My brain is not working. WC just said, oh my God, the sunshine out here. First time in days. It's been raining for 5 days straight. We had rain last week. We've had a lot of rain, but it's been toasty. Rat in my tools. I said that wrong. I said rat in my box. Rat in my tools, because we were talking about toolbox. I gotta fix that. Rat in my... Hi, Lalo. Lalo's up here. Tomorrow. What time tomorrow, rat in my tools? We will team up with you. We will get you leveled up. You can always go back and play episodes anytime you want to. Well, I'm asking you. You tell me. One in the afternoon. What time is it right now where you are? Just to make sure we're... Or where do you live? We'll go that way. It's 4:41. Okay, so you're out on the West Coast. So you're talking about join us 6.5 hours earlier than it is right now, correct? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That'll keep me from just sitting there on Ryza going, Ryza's going away, I'm so sad. Taz might even be on, and oh my God, if Taz is on, we'll get you leveled up in minutes. We will see you here tomorrow at... Well, if you can be here at 1, I will be here at 1. Folks want to be here at 1, you can be here at 1. We'll do an afternoon show tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we are going to get ourselves through new stuff and talk about new toys and new ships. Yeah, but Cliff, I still have 2 scavengers to do. I have to make sure all my birds are turned on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more Horgon hunts to finish. But I got time. I can get up at 5 and do it tomorrow morning. Come on, let's say it all together. Nerd! Mom is such a nerd. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go raid somebody. I need to go get some food, and the dogs are standing here going, but Mom. Mom. Oh, I already had that there. Let's go look at that one. Who is around that we can go raid? Yeah, I heard that. Do you want to sing to everybody? Want to sing? Oriana's gaming is on. Who wants normal when you can have chaos? That sounds actually pretty good. We should go raid them. Ooh, they're even playing NPC. There we go. We're going to go raid them. All right, everybody. On behalf of the Darkmom Consortium and all the awesome people who joined us tonight, we're going to be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock to help Rat in My Tools level up his tune to at least 50 so he can get the new cavort when it comes out on Tuesday. So join us if you want to level up stuff, and we'll have a great day. In the meantime, yes, everybody can hear Lolo, right? I will talk to you all later. Have a great night.